Hi. Here are some tips and tricks for beginners and also some mistakes they make. Let's get right into the video. By the way, this is my first ever video. All the support I can get, I'll appreciate. Let's get to it. So look at this clip. Most beginners switch to melee manually. Sometimes I do. How do you fix this? Simply quick melee. Boom, boom. It lets you take it out faster, and that's pretty much all you need to do. It's super fast. Don't manually switch to it. Sometimes I will, but this just makes movementing faster and overall makes it better. As well as switching to utility, it can be fast, but quick utility is way better and way more efficient. And when you combo them, you can get way better movement. Look, if you look at the few clips I'm about to show, you'd see it. Ignore me just being bad. Here, see, you can combo them kinda. Oh yeah, and if you're one of those players, you can also just do it with scythe if you're good enough, which I'm not. I don't main sniper in any way, but if you're good enough, you can do that and just kinda like get a free shot off. Most of the time, people will also just let off. And quick utility, you can also use freeze ray or grenade or something. I just use freeze ray in this clip, and yeah, that's it. Here I'm kind of just displaying it with knife. I don't really do quick melee with knife. I just use it manually as well as not quick utiling with satchel. But I mean, you can. I guess it's faster for some people. For me, it's just not. So I mean, if you want to do it, you can. That was it for quick melee and quick utility. Now we're going to something way more complicated: settings. The main setting I go over usually is sensitivity. My sensitivity is mainly for knife, so it's a bit higher, but it can also be used for stuff like, I don't know, sniper and all that. You can really just pick your stuff, as well as putting scope sensitivity and aim sensitivity is way different. So if you guys want to change that to your will, you can. You can also just go back in the video and copy mine if you want to be gooder or better with knife. Sorry for my language. And yeah, enjoy settings. And that was it for sensitivity. Now we got keys. You can use your keys for almost everything, but the stuff I don't recommend really is this stuff. Any charm capsule or extra wrap, it's just expensive for no reason. Mainly buy wrap boxes with keys. It's just way more worth it than charms, or go to daily and buy something here. It's just way more worth it, and it's more like a guarantee. But wrap boxes also give more than charm, so I mean, in general, it's just way better doing something like that. Or buy new weapons. Keys can be used to buy weapons, as we know. Like, you can buy different types of weapons. Gunblades 45 keys, and like different weapons will cost different amounts. As you can see, flare gun costs a way different amount than gunblade, thus it's a secondary. And I mean, you can also just choose. I don't really buy much weapons because I already have most weapons. Now we got loadout picking. This loadout I picked has very strong hitters, but it really just depends on your main. I see some noobs picking dumb loadouts. As for this one, it's very good with revolver, good damage, katana deflects bullets, and has a little bit good of damage output. Molotov has good damage output. My main loadout is bow, daggers, knife, and like satchel or warhorn, depending on the day. It's because it's just good for movement, and if you're a knife main, you would want to have as much movement as you can to hit more backstabs and move fluently, because you need to move faster to obviously get close to someone to backstab them, as most of us would know. This is also a factor just stating how good it is. We can also use like this loadout. It's good with the movement factors. Ignore this flashbang, by the way, it's not good. But sniper is a one shot if you headshot, and if you have good enough aim to do that, then this might be the type of loadout for you. But for me personally, I don't really use sniper, and in my videos you'll mainly see me using knife. Now, if you try spotting something with this loadout, you notice it doesn't have much movement. And You can movement with Gunblade a little with the dash, but it's not completely good. As well as I'm about to show, you can't really double jump with any of these, and the dash is really just a very small boost. So I'd rather prefer using something like I stated, one of these in your loadout. Sorry for the smoke grenade, let me have a retry on that, I'm useless. One of these in your loadouts. Okay, so bow gives a double jump, daggers gives a double jump, and fist does, and warren just gives an insane amount of speed, making movement way easier and more like fluent, I guess. Now, something pros like to call ticks. It's some stuff you can do like this. It just gives you a massive boost with chainsaw, as well as just, yeah, you can blast yourself away with RPG, even teleport fastly with the warper. And if you can master any of these, it's just one type of tick. There's also wall hopping and all of that. I'll post a video over doing some knife ticks like that. But yeah, these are a few you'll want to know, I guess, if you're playing for fun. You can also grenade jump, which this is one of the first ones you're gonna need to use if you're a weapon main, which once again I am not, but if you are, good for you. Now for something you really need to know. It's called slide jumping or sliding. Here I slide jump quickly between two pillars or like platforms, way faster than jumping as I'm doing right now. You can also just jump if you really want to, but I feel like sliding is way more efficient, especially if you slide jump. It just gives a way bigger boost, and comboing it with double jumps is very effective and efficient. And if you learn to do it, it's gonna be very good. Now we got maps. Like, maps you'd want to vote is just Arena, Docks, now Backrooms, the Playground, Arena, Docks, Splash, and like Crossroads. They're good maps. The rest I would low-key try avoiding. And as you can see here, like, this is just one of the maps I know how to movement on. You can also learn movement on like almost any map you try to. And if you learn movementing on different maps, you get the hang of it fast so that you can keep voting that map. Specific maps have specific like helps, I guess. Arena has the benefit of close range, so if you're knifing like me, Arena is really something you want to go for. Docks is very far range, but it has rooftop and kind of like camping spots, so it's more good for sniper and crossbow, as well as Crossroads is also better for sniper. And if we go on Splash, you can use almost any weapon on it. Now, something just as important, crosshairs. This is something I'd like to call an ineffective crosshair. It's good for knifing because you don't need to see that much, but equipment stuff like assault rifle and trying to aim with this is just gonna be a lot harder if you're not ADSing all the time, which is also setting you have to turn off then. So if you want like to play better, I prefer using something like my crosshair. My crosshair size, I like using no bars, so it's just like a very controlled crosshair, as well as way smaller of a dot. Like I put it usually on 80 or something, and it's just a small little dot. It does help with the aim if you're not completely ADS all the time. I don't know how to prove it. You can go watch a pro video. I'm a noob as well, so I wouldn't know much about that. But yeah, that's something you're gonna need to know if you're trying to get better at the game. Now, most beginners hang around like low on the map so that they can shoot from downwards. That's not really ideal, and honestly, going up is easy. So here's one of the ticks, slide jump, and you'll immediately be here. I didn't even use a double jump. If you're not good with like any of that, then you can just walk over, do one jump, another jump, and use a double jump there. You don't need to even, it's just way easier to get up here, and when you're up here you can knife someone or just like use certain stuff effective, do certain ticks like this one I'm about to show you. Wall hopping is way easier when you're higher ground, and yeah, so stay higher than your enemy at most times. Now practice. Every day when you begin playing, you're gonna want to have a 30-minute practicing session to like get yourself warmed up, or else you're just gonna be playing way worse than you would if you're warmed up. This was honestly one of my first times playing today, since this video took a while making, and it was pretty much my practice round. If you like notice what I'm trying to play, and I'm very bad as well. As well as me being bad right now, you will get better throughout the day, and the better you get while training, the better you're gonna play in game. That's kind of logic. Wow, that was a fun video, and it's only gonna get better from here, so follow for more and stay tuned.